Hello, I'm Catherine Maguire, the Soul Alchemist. Welcome to your clarity meditation. Before we begin, please make sure you're somewhere where you won't be disturbed and where devices are off and where you can really sit and lie comfortably for the next 10-15 minutes or so. Okay, so when you're ready, close your eyes if that feels safe and good to do so. And take a moment to connect with your breath, following the breath into and out of your body. You're not forcing your breath, holding it, laboring it, merely allowing it to enter and leave at its own pace. And just notice how that feels today. Where does the breath arrive? Does it arrive in your chest, your throat, your belly? We're not judging, we're noticing. Does it arrive quickly or slowly? And how does it leave? Gently, in a kind of whoosh of air. And again, not judging, we're practicing awareness. And then I invite you to draw the breath in and invite it in a little lower. Maybe you can draw it lower into your chest or lower into your belly. Maybe you can even draw it down into your hips or your thighs. Not forcing, this is an invitation. And then gently allowing it to leave like a wave heading back out to sea. And let's do that again. A beautiful breath in, drawing it in, inviting it in. And then when it feels that breath has reached its apex, allow it to curl like a wave and float back out to sea. And then very gently with your eyes closed, I'm going to ask you to engage your senses. So even with your eyes closed, I want you to engage your sense of sight. Just become aware of your eyes. And maybe become aware of what you're noticing. Is it black? Even though your eyes are closed, are you seeing patterns? Maybe there's flecks of light there. And then become aware of your sense of hearing. What can you hear out beyond my voice? What can you hear? Are there sounds in the room, sounds outside? And then coming back to my voice and noticing the timbre of my voice. Is it loud? Is it soft? Is it bassy? Is it high? Maybe you can hear the little rasp of the head cold that I have. And notice that you can tune in and out. You can tune in and out to my voice. You can tune out to the room. You can bring your awareness back to my voice again. And then bring your awareness to your mouth and your sense of taste. What's the taste in your mouth? If you've eaten something recently or drank something, maybe there's a linger of the flavor. Maybe you brushed your teeth. There's a linger of the toothpaste. Maybe there's not much of a taste at all. And then rub your tongue on the roof of your mouth and engage with your sense of touch. And notice how that is. Maybe it's a little tickly, it's a little soft, it's a little warm. Maybe you like it, maybe you don't. And then breathing in and engaging your sense of smell and noticing that even though your nose is quite close to your mouth, it's different. Smell is different to taste. So what can you smell in the air? And then expand your awareness out into your whole being, to your skin, into your sense of knowing, your full body knowing. And that might be a little strange, but just try it out. Maybe you know that the room is cold or that there's heat coming from somewhere. Maybe you know that there's someone else in a room next door or upstairs. Maybe you know that your shoes are too tight and that your feet want to be free. Or maybe you know that you're tired and in need of a rest. Again, we're not judging. We're practicing awareness. And now, in your mind's eye, however that works for you, I want you to engage your sense of imagination. And I'm going to invite you to travel with me through time and through space into the jungle, where the trees are tall, great ancient trees. The trunks are so thick. Looking up to the canopy of leaves way above you, sunlight filtering through. Maybe vines growing through the trees. Maybe you can hear birds. Maybe you can hear monkeys. The smell of the jungle, moist and rich, of all the plants and the animals. And take a moment, whether you see it or can imagine it, sense it, feel it. Put your feet on the jungle floor. And as you do so, really allow your imagination to open. Let go of logical mind for a while. We'll pick it back up later. But I want you to imagine that your body is transforming. You can feel yourself shape-shifting and your stance is changing. So from 2 legs, you're morphing into an animal that has 4. You're morphing into a beautiful black jaguar, a panther. So feel your 4 paws, the pads of your 4 paws on the jungle floor. And feel your beautiful, strong legs. And as you come up your legs, feel the flick and the swish of your tail. And feel the beautiful feline back. Your jaguar panther back. Feel that. It's fluid, your back. It moves. Feel the power in your body, all that muscle. And it's not tight, it's not taut. Your body is loose with this beautiful, covered with this beautiful glossy fur. And then feel your head, this beautiful jaguar panther head. And let's engage your jaguar senses. First of all, engage your nose. Breathe in. Breathe in the jungle through your jaguar nose. And notice the smells. And notice how this is different, maybe. And notice as the jaguar, you can pick out different smells. Maybe you can smell a specific tree, a specific plant, a specific animal. Maybe you can smell water. Maybe you can tell the difference between water and air. Maybe you can smell a human somewhere in the distance or another jaguar. And then bring your awareness to your whiskers. Kind of wiggle your whiskers. And notice the whiskers are not just whiskers. Each one is an antenna picking up information. This is Wi-Fi like you never knew it before. Each whisker is taking in information from the breeze, from the vibration around you. Giving you details, giving you data about the jungle around you. Feel that information come in through your whiskers. And then stick out your jaguar tongue. Taste the air of the jungle. What does it taste like? And notice again, maybe different flavors come to you on your tongue. The flavors of plants, the flavors of other animals, the flavors of carrion that's dead. What are the flavors that arrive in your tongue? Sweet, sour, salty, bitter, acrid. And then bring your awareness to your eyes, your jaguar eyes, and look through the rainforest, look through the jungle with your jaguar eyes, noticing you can see light and shade, different texture. You can spot the subtlest of movement. The difference between dark and light. Look through your jaguar eyes. Look down at your own paws. This beautiful fur, the power in your paws, the pads of your feet, the jungle floor. And then bring your awareness to your ears. And notice that although you have two ears, they can move in different directions. One can be listening forward and one can be tilted more to the back. And they're like sonar, gathering information, different noises, high, low, near, far, under you, above you, behind you, in front of you. And then feel your fur, which is also engaged with the world around you. It can feel temperature. It can feel movement of air. It can feel the rustle in a tree somewhere. It's not inert. Your fur senses. It is part of the animal of your being. And then feel your tail behind you, but it's working. It's feeling what's behind you. Can it sense something? It's reaching out, feeling the frequency, the vibration, the energy of what's behind. As are your back feet. They're feeling vibrations coming through the earth. Maybe footsteps, vibrations of another animal. Maybe they're feeling a dead silence and going, that's a little strange. And then take a moment to be the full jaguar of your being. Allowing all those senses to inform you at the same time. Breathing, touching, smelling, tasting, listening, knowing. Feel it. It is a full body experience. It can be intense. Maybe your nerves are tingling. Maybe your fur is tingling. Maybe you're going, oh my goodness, this feels a lot. But it's alive. This is what aliveness feels like in the moment. And if you have a question, something you are needing, desiring, wanting clarity for in your day-to-day life, take that question like it's an energy ball and hold it in your heart. And don't think about it. Don't try to logic it out. Hold it in your being, allowing all your senses to embrace it. Your sense of touch, your sense of smell, your sense of taste, your sense of sight, your sense of hearing, your sense of knowing. And see what your jaguar body does with this. Maybe this ball of energy that's your question, maybe she licks it. Maybe she smells on it. Maybe she stands on it. Maybe she eats it. Maybe she poops it out. What does she do with this ball of energy? That is your question. Take a few moments here, see what happens, holding the desire, the intention for clarity. And remembering to breathe all the way through. Trust the soft animal of your body. Trust that knowing lives within. Breathe. Holding your question like a ball of energy. I'm going to give you a few nice breaths here to see what comes to emerge. And then release it. Release your question. Release the ball of energy, knowing that clarity doesn't always come in the moment. Sometimes that deep knowing will come when you least expect it, when you're brushing your teeth, when you're having a shower, when you're sitting on the loo. But when we ask the question and make ourselves present for it and connect with the soft animal of our body, the answer will arise. Our job is to listen and pay attention and then trust it when the answer shows up. So let's take a moment. Let's take another moment to really feel into this beautiful jaguar body, stretching down into your paws, giving your tail the most fabulous whoosh. Maybe turning your neck, really stretching into your being, maybe giving this beautiful jaguar-like roar. Feel that. Announce yourself to the jungle, to the forest. I am here. I give myself permission to trust in myself. I reclaim my trust in myself. I reclaim my trust in myself. And then when you're ready, releasing your jaguar body, allowing yourself to shape shift back into human form. Noticing that sometimes human form can seem a bit limited compared to your jaguar self. But knowing your jaguar self lives inside you, as do all your senses. You have them every moment of every day. You have access to them at every time. So breathing back in, coming back to your human form feet and your human form legs and your human form torso and arms and head. Knowing in your human form, you are blessed with touch and taste and smell and sight and hearing and gentle hairs on your skin that allow you to reach out into the environment around you and sense. The jaguar body lives within inside you. The soft animal body of your being is here. Breathe into it, look after it, talk to it, communicate with it, feel it, and trust its knowing. That's where clarity lives. Breathing in, coming back. Breathing in and coming back. Breathing in and opening your eyes, stretching your arms, stretching down into your feet. Calling yourself back into the here and now. I wish you clarity. I wish you deep knowing. And I wish you magic of finding possibility where only previously logic did exist. Have a beautiful, gorgeous day. All my love.